Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Minerals Live.
Hey everyone.
Got Phil Persson with me today.
Yeah, good to be back. It's been a little while since I've been here in the Minerals Live studio. You may have caught me on Instagram or other social media platforms, but good to be back here on Minerals Live. This is, how many years is this of us
Almost
doing Minerals
11.
Live? Wow.
Almost 11.
It's a long time.
If we were on broadcast television, we would have been canceled years ago.
We'd be relegated to late night reruns.
Right. But the residuals would be good.
Yeah. But anyways, we're still going.
Yep.
Glad to be back.
It's good. We have a pretty loyal following, and we certainly appreciate the people that watch.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you all of you out there watching. And you can always go back to our archives, so to speak, on Ustream and check out all our old episodes.
That's 10 years worth. There's some good stuff back there.
There's a lot, yeah. It's fun to go back through those.
Especially the ones with Graham. They get a little colorful.
They do.
And Dr. Hagedorn, that joined us for a few years there.
Yeah, Dr. Hagedorn did some great educational programs. I've watched some of those. Those are fun.
And yours have been really good, too. We'll definitely have to start up on those again.
Trying to follow in James's footsteps. So. Yeah.
There might be a slight hiatus coming up here in June for the show again, but right after that, maybe we can start getting your shows going again.
That'd be wonderful.
And we didn't get it today, but Phil's fun facts.
It was a thing for a while, before this whole situation, kind of put a pause on Minerals Live. It was a thing. So I'd love to do that again. Any of you watching, if you have recommendations or things you'd like to have featured, just shoot us an email. We'd love to hear some feedback.
Yep. And elaborate a little more on your Instagram live shows that you do.
So some of you out there may be thinking, what the heck is Instagram Live? And I kind of thought the same thing until fairly recently. You know, I was doing Instagram for a couple years for the company, but I had never done a live show. And basically, Instagram Live show is like a video segment, kind of like we do here with Minerals Live, where you can pretty much, talk about whatever you want. But most people in the mineral business use it to sell minerals. So I had the idea really when the whole COVID-19 situation started and I was working from home for a while to do some of these live shows. And they've been a lot of fun. We've sold some minerals that way. I've done some educational ones. I did one at my house talking about diamonds and how they form, where I took people into the microscope. I took my phone camera and held it up to my microscope, and people were looking through the microscope. So, you can do fun stuff like that.
Right.
And it's a nice casual way to broadcast to your following.
Cool.
And I did one a few weeks later with a lady in Singapore, Richa Goyal Sikri. She's a gem expert, gemologist, and she has a big social media following for all her gem stuff. I'm sure Safa knows about her.
Oh, yeah.
And she does high-end jewelry. So she wanted to learn about different gem minerals from the mineral side, and I got to learn a little bit about the gemstone and jewelry side.
Right.
So it's been fun. And if you don't really know what Instagram is, you don't have to necessarily have it on your phone to follow us. You can go on Instagram.com, you can create an account, and you can just follow us on your computer too if you want to do that.
Great.
So
works pretty easy on a PC and a Mac. Okay.
Yeah, works on both platforms. Just get on. It's really easy. It's like signing up for Facebook or Twitter or whatever. You can make an account and you can follow us on there.
There you go.
Just Instagram.com/collectorsedgeminerals.
Perfect. And are those live programs that you did available, recorded like Minerals Live is?
So
can you go back and watch those? Or?
A few of them, I believe, are. I know the segment I did with Richa is recorded, and we should have that on our Instagram. Typically, it's only for 24 hours, and I'm trying to figure out how to record them for posterity, so to speak. Because one really nice thing about Minerals Live is being able to go back through all the archives.
Right.
And hopefully in the future we can do more of that with the Instagram too.
Sure.
So you guys can watch those.
Or at least get them downloaded right away and then put them on the Minerals Live channel.
Yeah, I tried to download the one I did a few days ago with Graham. So when I find that video, I'll try to get that up on the YouTube channel.
Great.
So people can watch that.
Yep. Build that network.
Yeah, well,
a library of videos.
Exactly, and so many folks now are still either at home more than usual, or they're on their computer more than usual, maybe, and on social media. And Instagram has really blown up in popularity all over the world recently. So we want to be part of that.
Yep. Yep. But we are doing our share here at the Collector's Edge.
We are
keeping our distance in the workplace.
Yep. We're fairly lucky here. For those of you who've been to our office, you've seen this firsthand. The way our office is laid out. I mean, I typically don't have anybody within 50 feet of me most of the time, and all of us have our own workspaces. We have a nice layout here, so we've been able to stay safe and do the right thing without modifying our work life too much.
Yep. This is about as close as we get.
Yep.
Right now, 3 feet. But
exactly.
We'll separate. We'll go through this quickly and separate.
Yep.
But,
yeah, we're both trying to stay healthy best we can.
Knock on wood.
Exactly.
Everybody here at the Collector's Edge has been good, and hopefully
yeah,
all you out in the viewer land are doing well too.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
Anyway, other aspects of the website are doing great too.
Yeah.
And this thing, you launched Final Call about the same time this all happened.
We did, yeah. This was a kind of a fun idea that we came up with really coincidentally before all this started happening in the world. And the idea was to offer some really nice reduced price minerals on our website that we haven't offered before. Typically our website in the past had been focused more on retail minerals, and we wanted to offer some minerals of all types, some wholesale specimens, some nicer specimens, but really attractive pricing. And we've got a great local photographer we're working with to take some nice photos. And the response to this Final Call section has been really fantastic. Lots of collectors and dealers have been adding to their collection or adding to their inventory off of there. We post about anywhere from 15 to 30 new specimens per week. And typically I send out an email on Friday. So if you are not on our email list, which I hope most of you are, you can easily sign up on our website. Just enter your email, and you'll get that Final Call email when it's posted, and you can check out our new pieces.
There you go. And as long as you're there, you can peruse the rest of the website.
Yeah, we've got a lot more than just the Final Call on the website right now. We're up to about 650 specimens, I believe. And nice things from all over the world, anywhere from under $100 up to some really high-quality, fine pieces. And we're really focusing on every specimen having a good photo, a good description. So, no matter what you're collecting and what level you're collecting minerals at, we hope there's something on there for you.
Sure. Yeah, and if you want to click on that little tab in the very upper left-hand corner, that'll take you into our reserve website.
Yeah,
it's kind of Candyland over there, but it's okay.
It really is. There is lots of eye candy, and for those of you who may be a little bit newer to mineral collecting and may want to know a little bit about our company history and what we do, this is a great portal into the world of collecting fine minerals. And it's also a chance to view some of our finest specimens. And that gallery that Richard just showed there, we do update that fairly frequently with new minerals. Right. And we've got some very nice things in the works now, and there may be some future updates on there coming up.
It's rather surprising how active the mineral world has been, even through what's going on in the last couple months.
Yeah.
We've acquired a couple of new collections, great stuff, and we can't wait to offer it to our customers.
Yeah, it's really surprised me as well. I think there's a lot of really fantastic rocks in the market now. And, for those of you who are in a position where you're able to add to your collection, I think now is a fantastic time. There's some great things on the market. There's some great prices. It's a good opportunity to add some really nice things.
Right. And following on the heels of your success with Final Call, we've always had good pricing here on Minerals Live, but we've decided to take it to the next level and scooch it down and try to compete with you on Final Call.
Yeah, well, so that benefits you, the customer, and the viewer in the end.
Right.
So we're trying to bring you guys the best price we can on some nice things.
Yeah, we've always tried to be around Keystone here with what we present on Minerals Live, but now we're really ringing it. Some really good deals. We had 6 great minerals on last week's show, and 4 of them sold almost instantly. But 2 of them kind of hung around a little bit, and we were going to give everybody a second chance on those. This is a wonderful spezartine from Shikwashan.
Sphalerite.
Oh, what did I say?
No worries. It looks like a spezartine. Yeah, nice sphalerite from China.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you.
These things are beautiful. They really, in my opinion, are second only to the classic sphalerite crystals from Spain. Yep. And those are very scarce on the market today. And these have become somewhat scarce as well. These came out 15 years ago.
That's
now?
right.
Something like that. It was a while back, and they're beautifully gemmy. I mean, you can see in that nice photo Richard took how gemmy these sphalerite crystals are.
This is a super nice piece. I'm really surprised it didn't sell.
you know, isolated crystals on matrix. They're all gemmy. They have good luster, and there's not that many places in the world where you get these really gem transparent sphalerite crystals like this.
Yep.
So this is a really nice showy example.
Yep. And we had it on the show for $325, and the second chance we're going to do it for $300.
Awesome deal. So yeah, that is I'm looking at the piece and the sticker price and the label here. That is a substantial discount. So I think you're going to be quite pleased with this nice sphalerite from the Shikuashan deposit over in China.
And the last one is a amethyst smoky from this one's from Brandberg Complex.
Yeah, this is a really nice one. You picked out a good one here. We've gotten quite a few of these nice Brandberg amethyst, you know, in the time I've been here. But what I really like about this one is you've got two crystals that are isolated on this really contrasting matrix. Both of them are pristine, and they both have really nice aesthetics with this kind of parallel growth. You can see there the two crystals together. Yep. So really, really showy specimen. The luster is great. The color is quite nice. And this one, I think, is an absolute steal at the price we're going to offer it at today.
Yep. Was on the show last week at $190, and we're going to trim that to $175. So don't miss that opportunity.
This is a good one. And, you know, again, I'll give a little shout out to our lab guys in the back here. We're really able to add some value and aesthetics to pieces like this because this is really nicely trimmed. It's an ideal size, large miniature, small cabinet size piece. And, you know, you're getting that added value that we bring to pieces like this when you purchase these.
Yep. So that brings us to this week's offerings. Specimen number 1.
Specimen number
With
1.
With no further ado.
Yeah.
Speaking of sphalerite.
Speaking of sphalerite, yeah, this is a real Colorado classic.
Yep.
Really nice group of honey brown sphalerite crystals on amethyst from the Commodore mine in Creede, Colorado. What's kind of the story behind how Collector's Edge was involved in this, Rich?
As far as a mining operation, I don't think we ever really went in there. Just Brian's association with the company and the miners working there, he was able to buy a rather large batch of them. Actually, a couple of large batches of them back in, I believe, 2002 and 2003 was about when he bought those from him.
Yeah, it's really classic material, and you really don't see that much of this on the market anymore. You know, that mine has been closed for a long time. And I think if I recall correctly, back when these were mined, they were doing some reclamation work and closing up the mine, and they were able to harvest some of these really nice sphalerite crystals. But the contrast between the amethyst and the sphalerite is what really makes these special, in my opinion.
Yeah, I really like that combination. You can see in the nooks and crannies of the matrix, you can see the amethyst poking out.
Yeah, great contrast, and these sphalerites have some nice translucency when you backlight them. They have a nice kind of honey brown color. Right. And for those of you who are into Colorado minerals or American classics, this is a good one.
Definitely. First couple pieces we have on today's show are from Colorado.
Yep.
Give this one a little bit more time to rotate, and then we'll flash the price, so it'll vanish in a hurry here.
And this is a nice cabinet-sized piece, too, guys. This, you know, I'm looking at the piece in the turntable here.
The list is right over there.
There we go.
To your left.
Thank you.
I made copies.
In fact, I can even quote you the exact size here. This specimen is 7 by 9 by 3.7 centimeters, and the largest sphalerite on there is about 2 centimeters. So you're talking a really nice cabinet-sized specimen, very representative of what the best of this material looks like from the Commodore.
Yep, super nice piece. Let's go ahead and get that, and then here we go.
Chase here.
$475 for this piece. It's a great Colorado classic, as Phil said, for just $475.
Yep, wonderful example. Shipped, exactly. Yep. And as we've said before, we are happy to send specimens on approval to you. We have very few returns.
Yep.
So we think you'll like this one.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that brings us to specimen number 2.
Yeah, we're going to stay on the Colorado theme here for a little while. This is a rare Colorado specimen, also from the San Juan region of the state, down in the southwest. This is a scheelite on gypsum from the Camp Bird mine. And I think if I recall correctly, this was actually one of Brian Lee's very first kind of specimen mining ventures or partnerships.
Again, that's way before my time, so don't ask me any details.
For mine, too. I was about 4 years old back when that would have happened. I think it was 1988, 1989. Yep. But this was a really unique find. These nice kind of brownish gray scheelite crystals on matrix from the Camp Bird mine. Scheelite crystals are quite rare in Colorado from anywhere. This is really the one occurrence that produces nice scheelite crystals. And if you're a Colorado collector, if you appreciate unusual locality pieces, this one is a no-brainer at the price we're going to offer it at today.
Yep.
And again, it's a good size piece. The specimen measures 6 by 7.7 by 3 centimeters, and the largest one of those scheelites is just a hair under a centimeter.
Really super nice piece. And super nice price. Let's see.
Super nice price on this guy today.
See if I can get this over here.
And if you're into fluorescent minerals, I guarantee these fluoresce very brightly. The gypsum might even fluoresce too. I haven't tried it, but
Wow, that brings up an interesting idea that we can do live here. Why don't you grab
that's
the UV flashlight there?
Let's see
Actually,
if we
the
get
other
a
one
response
too.
here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, scheelite is typically shortwave only, so I don't know if these are quite close enough to shortwave, but the gypsum, I wonder if
not really doing a whole... Well, let's wait till it comes around. Nope. Let's try the other one.
We've got two here.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, probably just the wrong wavelength. But I'll if you'd like to purchase this specimen, I can give it a look-see under the shortwave light after the show and let you know if it glows or not.
Phil's got the multi-light in the back.
Yeah, next time we'll bring that. Maybe you could do a little fluorescent theme show. That could
there you
be
go.
Fun.
Yep.
Turn the lights off and do Minerals Live in the dark. Yep.
But $75 for this piece today. It's almost like, just buy it with the other the Creed's foul, right?
Yep. Get a 2-for-1, 2 classic Colorado specimens there for a good price.
Absolutely. All right. Brings us back. We're moving right along.
Number 3.
Kind of harkens back to the second chance that we had on earlier, but this is a little more open color than that one. And no smoky. It's just a nice amethyst crystal from Brandberg.
Yeah, this is a really classic Brandberg amethyst. These have really become popular with collectors around the world for their quality, the color, the gemminess. This is really one of the world's premier contemporary amethyst localities. And this is a really nice example on matrix. I'm looking at the piece here as Richard's setting it up on the turntable. And the crystal is super gemmy. You can see that in that photo there, but this is a very transparent crystal. And really delicate color zoning. These tend to have these purple and smoky color zones that are really aesthetic. So just a nice, well-balanced matrix example. These form in gas pockets in basalt in a basalt flow.
Right.
And again, our lab guys are really skilled at trimming these specimens and really kind of bringing them to their best.
Yep. Maximizing the potential of every piece.
Yep.
So really like this piece a lot.
And this guy is 6 by 7.3 by 4.7 centimeters. So if you're into large miniatures, small cabinets is a popular size with everybody. This is a great piece. And the biggest one of those amethyst crystals there is about 3.8 centimeters.
Right. And as we were saying, great luster, great translucency. All the way around.
And for the price, again, I think if you don't have one of these, this is an absolute no-brainer.
Here you go, $150. Can't beat it.
Yep, snag this one before somebody else does, guys. This is a great deal.
Yep,
really nice piece.
Yep, it's probably shouldn't be too surprising. A lot of our customers in the last month have actually been dealers.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
I've noticed a number of overseas dealers too. Folks who have a clientele in different part of the world are really sensing some of the value that we're trying to put out there on the site.
Right.
So you can skip that extra dealer and buy directly from us if you're a collector.
Absolutely. All right, let's move on to specimen number 4.
Number 4.
This is a cool piece.
Another classic. Yeah. Really nice olmeite from the Nchwaning 2 mine down in the Kalahari district in South Africa. This probably came from the Bauman collection, I'm guessing. And what was that, 2011? 2012 when you guys got the Bauman collection?
It's got a Martin and Zinn label.
Okay, well, I spoke too soon. All right. We have gotten olmeite from other sources.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although it is kind of interesting. I noted this with Steve yesterday. It has both of them on there, which is
interesting.
Nearly impossible. Wow. I don't know how that would happen. But on our label, it notes both collections. But certainly it came from the Martin Zinn collection, and likely Martin got it from us right after we acquired the collection, and then we reacquired it again.
Well, both Uli and Marty have great taste in minerals.
Really good taste.
So the fact that both of them have vetted this rock speaks well for it.
Absolutely. There we go. Let me do that.
Yeah, the isolation of these crystals on the matrix is really quite nice. You know, these have great luster for the species. They're good size. These crystals are up to about 1.2 centimeters, and wonderful isolation on this black manganese matrix. And you know, olmeite's a fairly rare species. This is really the only locality in the world where it forms high quality crystals like this. So if you're looking for something different, something a little rare for your collection, this is a good pick.
Was it just pretty much a big one pocket they found? I don't know, what was it, 10 years ago or so?
Yeah.
When these suddenly came out? Or?
You know, I don't know the whole history, but I remember seeing a lot of them on the market at once. So that makes me think, yeah, it was either one big pocket or maybe a series of pockets kind of at the same time.
Right.
Because before that, I never really remember seeing these at all.
Right.
Or I remember them being quite rare.
Yep.
So this is a great example of olmeite, and very attractive price on this one. This piece is a little bigger than the previous specimen. This guy is 5.5 by 7 by 3 centimeters. So again, a kind of large miniature, small cabinet size piece.
I love the contrast to the kind of orangey brown crystals on the black matrix.
Yeah,
the Princeton Tiger of minerals.
Exactly. There you go.
Go ahead. I digress. I'm sorry.
Yeah, isolated crystals on matrix are something that a lot of collectors prefer for obvious reasons, and you know, it's not something we see as often as we would like. So this one is a really well chosen piece. Richard picked out a good one for the show today, and at $300, I don't think you can go wrong with this one.
Nope. Nope. Snap it up. I bet this is probably one of the first ones to sell. For sure.
Yeah, great olmeite.
Yep. All right. Specimen number 5 is still in Africa, a little farther north.
We're going to move a little north on the African continent for this one. This is another kind of modern classic locality. This is a cool dioptase on quartz from the Calcavell Plateau in Namibia. And what's really cool about this piece, as you can see in that photo, is that you have a quartz matrix with dioptase crystals up to about 5 millimeters that have overgrown that quartz. And then you have another generation of like a druzy quartz that's over the dioptase. So just really cool aesthetics. You're going to see it as it turns on the turntable here. That sparkly druzy quartz is really striking.
There we go. There we go. Yep.
Yep.
Glistening.
You can see that glistening there on the turntable. Just a really showy three-dimensional piece. The Calcavell dioptase has become popular with collectors all over, and honestly, at this point, I think it's a matter of taste between Tsumeb and the Calcavell.
Right.
You know, what you consider the best dioptase locality. As far as diversity, you know, of associations, Tsumeb has more, but as far as crystal styles and sizes and things like that, I think the Calcavell is pretty tough to beat.
Absolutely. And I kind of had to do this as a last-minute ad yesterday, and with a net here in our photo app.
Yeah.
These are cell phone pictures on this one specimen, so I apologize if the quality isn't quite up to the other ones, but it's getting the message across.
Yeah, I think it's getting the picture across, and I always like to be pleasantly surprised when I get a rock in the mail. And I'm looking at this piece on the turntable here, guys, and I think you're going to be really pleased with this specimen. It's very showy, very nice aesthetics with the two generations of the quartz and the dioptase.
Right.
And again, this is a good small cabinet size piece. This guy's 5 by 9.3 by 2.5 centimeters. So a good size specimen.
Yep. And for the price we get here, there we go, $175.
$175. Can't go wrong with that.
Nope. So,
and we haven't gotten any of this Calcavell material in this quality now for a couple years. Yeah. Yeah, we got some stuff, and I don't know if this is from the 2017 batch or not. But, you know, they're actively mining there, but it's not every year that they hit stuff of this quality.
Yep. No, it's just an AC.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yep.
Don't know the exact year acquisition. Probably.
Yeah.
So that brings us to last but not least.
Last but not least.
Unfortunately, with the new pricing scheme here, rotos, Sweet Home rotos aren't going to be on the show as much. But maybe we'll get one on once in a while.
Yeah, but we do still have some deals on those. So if you'd like a good Sweet Home roto, we can find one in your budget. Just let us know.
Just let us know. Phil at collectorsedge.com or Richard at collectorsedge.com, and we'll do the digging for you.
We will.
Yep.
We'll find you what you're looking for.
Or we'll tell Graham to go find a new one.
Yep, exactly. But we have another Collector's Edge mined product, so to speak, for the last specimen here today.
Yes, it was. Let me, if I can get there.
This is a beautiful sherry topaz from the Thomas Range out in Utah. Yeah, these are real American classics, and this is a really nice cluster. It's not often that you get a really three-dimensional cluster of these crystals like this.
Right. Super little piece. I think I missed getting one loaded across into the show one of the pictures, but this is still working.
On the turntable here in a sec. Yeah, these crystals are totally gem, guys, and they have this really nice sherry color that this locality is known for, this kind of champagne orangey color to them. This was a project, I want to say, it was 2012, 2011, something like that. I may
sounds
be
right.
That. But it was a specimen mining project that Collector's Edge was involved in at the Thomas Range. And these occur in rhyolite, so it's a big rhyolite volcanic mountain range, and there's little gas pockets in the rhyolite as it's cooling, and that's where these nice topaz crystals form. And this locality goes way back to the 19th century even. These were known. But we were able to find some very nice ones in this project. And this is a really sweetheart example, really nice high quality miniature.
Yep, really good quality, good color, good luster, and nice association with the rhyolite. I really like this little cluster a lot.
Yep, if you collect miniatures, if you like gem crystals and you don't have one of these, or you want another one, this is a great piece. And again, we have a very attractive price on this specimen today.
Yeah, you betcha. Go back to the still picture.
Yep. And this guy, for reference, is 2.7 by 3.7 by 2.5 centimeters. So right in that kind of, I guess you could call it a toenail. It's kind of like a small miniature, right? Yeah, it's kind of in that toenail size range, and the largest topaz there is almost 3 centimeters.
Right. And just one note, if you're new to these and you buy it, please don't leave it out in the sun.
Yeah, please keep these out of the sun. If you keep these out of the sun, that color will basically stay like that forever, but you don't want to have these in bright sunlight, like a number of gem minerals.
There was a time we were thinking about marketing these as Dracula stones on JTV. Because if they come out during the day, it's not so
I like
it,
Dracula stone. That's great.
Yep. But anyway, we got to show the price.
Yeah.
I get ahead of myself. There we go. $175. Again, a super good deal.
Yeah, wonderful example of these topazes. Most of these were not this nice. So
nope.
Hopefully you see something on today's show that tempts you. And again, if you are looking for something different, if you have a question about the site, about Instagram, about anything, please get a hold of us. Minerals@collectorsedge.com, Richard at collectorsedge.com, Phil at collectorsedge.com. We'd love to help you out. And let us know what you think too when we get to do some educational programs. Hopefully a little later in the summer. We'd love some feedback as well.
Well, there should be a couple more weeks of shows here, so maybe in the next week or two, if you have the time and inclination, we could do one. All right. So if you have any ideas as to what topic, subject matter you would like to see, want to learn about, let us know.
We're all ears.
Yep, he's quick, man. He can put together a show in a day.
The power of the internet.
Yeah,
internet plus PowerPoint.
So plus your education comes in handy. So anyway, School of Mines guy here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
thank you again for watching, guys.
Definitely,
we hope everybody's staying safe out there, staying healthy, and we're excited to. Hopefully, in the relative near term, things start moving more towards normal, and we can keep offering great minerals on the website, keep offering things on Minerals Live on Instagram.
Yep.
And thank you again for watching and for being part of this. We really appreciate it.
And stay tuned for the latest info. There's still a lot of discussion about the Denver show coming up and the East Coast Gem and Mineral show in Springfield, Massachusetts. So they haven't been canceled yet, and hopefully they'll be able to move forward. So
I think a little bit later in the summer, at least pertaining to Denver, there'll be a decision. So we're all keeping our fingers crossed here. We miss our mineral community and our friends out there, our customers and collectors. So in the meantime, we'll connect through the internet. At least we have that.
Absolutely, and we are here at our office by appointment. And our wholesale warehouse up the street is also available by appointment. Just to make sure that we keep the traffic to a minimum.
Yeah, if you're local here or you're traveling and your travels happen to bring you through Denver, we'd love to have you over, and we can show you some very nice things.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Phil.
Yeah, thank you, Richard.
You bet. And thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next week on another episode of Minerals Live.
Thanks, everyone.
You bet. Let me